So one of the first benefits that I've gotten from tarot is learning how to trust myself. Think of it as sort of like tarot is that extra reinforcement when you have an intuitive thought and then you go to your tarot cards and they just give you so much reaffirming energy. They also help with anxiety. I can go to my cards and right away understand what is going on. And even if there's not clear messages, it can help me tremendously when I am feeling stressed, when I'm worrying, because the symbols in the tarot deck create positive thoughts and help us manifest through that sort of thinking. So that's really beneficial. So a third benefit of working with tarot cards is that you get to be super creative and you get to decide what the cards symbolize. So it's really a connection and relationship between you and your intuition. A lot of the time, tarot cards will come with a really great book, but it's really up to you to start to translate the symbols, and symbols that might mean something for a book or another tarot reader will mean something different to you. So you really get to have like this creative license with what you're working with. And you can always use traditional symbols and what they mean, of course, but it's really fun being creative with how you interpret things. So that's a really great benefit to working with tarot. Another benefit is that you get to experience more magic in your life. So you might have a reading that connects you to a certain animal or a certain symbol, and then you go out into the world and you see that animal, you see that message, you see that symbol, or you see it on Instagram or Facebook. So working with tarot creates more synchronicity in your life, which just makes your life more magical all around. So whether we practice tarot or whether we've really been around it or actually have ever had a reading, there's just this connection from, I don't know, past lifetimes where universally people want to know what's coming in the energy. And there's just an understanding in our soul on like a soul level that tarot is a way that we can understand the energy and our world. So another benefit to working with tarot is that there's such a variety of different kinds of cards that you can work with, and it's so much fun learning about what cards you like and how that can also strengthen your intuition. For example, if you really like astrology, you're going to be drawn to cards like this that actually use the astrological signs. If you're someone like me and you really connect intuitively to colors, you would love cards that actually use different colors. And I'll list all of these below. If you're someone who likes really detailed images, you might want a deck that shows like beautiful art, like this deck that I have, and also uses numbers. If your intuition connects to numerology, you definitely want numbers in your decks as well. I love connecting to animals, so I have animal decks, and it has the wolf, which is one of my favorite animals. And I find that when I get excited about the subject of the oracle or tarot cards, that I want to read from them more often. So definitely do your research, and when you go to the store and get the oracle or tarot cards, feel the box, see if you like the energy and if it makes you feel good when you're holding it. So the beautiful thing about tarot is that it taps into our subconscious, and it creates new possibilities and new pathways for us in our minds and in our hearts and our souls. So if we see a situation as a certain energy, we can come to our cards and actually sometimes change our perspective that we otherwise wouldn't have changed or thought about if we hadn't taken out our cards and seen different alternative energies and things that could be going on. And that's because it connects us to our subconscious, which is one of the most magical, amazing tools that we can have in this lifetime.